The consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the November meeting minutes, approval of the November 18, 2016 and December 5th, 2016 payrolls, approval of the November 14, 2016 District 210 Advisory Committee meeting minutes, approval of the September 6, 2016 and the November 8, 2016 Finance, Building and Advisory Committee meeting minutes. Motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Kozel?
Aye.
Mr. Kirky?
Aye.
Mr. Costick?
Aye.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye. Student Council Presidents. We have with us from Central Mr. Donazo and Ms. Newton. Are you both talking? Come on in.
Hello. Lately, our Lincoln Way Central Student Council has been fairly busy. We have just finished our collection for our holiday family that we have decided to sponsor, as we do every year. And we have collected money from our elected representatives as well as our exec board. And Mrs. O'Connell has just finished actually going out and buying the gifts that were on our family's list. So we're very excited that we will be able to brighten Lincoln Way community family members' holiday season this year with adding gifts to their holidays. And then we are also this week finishing out our peanut butter and jelly food drive, which we do every year as well. And it's an annual food drive that ends tomorrow. And we collect peanut butter and jelly mainly, but as well as other foods for our New Lenox food pantry. And one motivated teacher actually has a goal of collecting 100 items with just one of her classes. So that's super cool that they're so motivated to collect for such a good cause. And the classroom that has collected the most food will win a sweet treat. So it's more motivation to get more food. And then currently, actually, right now as we speak, our student council is planning on decorating the AP room for Christmas this year for the holiday season. And this is the first time that we've ever done this, as far as I know. And right now they're blowing up balloons to get our students in the holiday spirit with finals fast approaching. It's still important to remember that this is still an exciting time and not super scary. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Starting next week, everyone knows that we have finals, so we thought we could start off the week right and have a ugly sweater day at Central, and then we think it's going to be a really big hit because who doesn't like to wear your ugly sweater? And also, since homecoming music in the hall during passing periods was such a hit, we're going to start off the finals week again with Christmas music during passing periods, and we think that's going to also be a huge hit again. And as a student council, we had Winterfest last year at Lincoln Way Central, but we decided that we were going to stick to a twerp, and we're all excited for that.
Very nice. Thank you. I like the music during the passing periods. And calm down and de-stress a little bit during finals. Next, can we have Ms. Speed and Mr. Patel from the East?
The Lincoln Way East Student Council Executive Board has adopted a family with 6 children for the holidays. And yesterday, members of our Executive Board went to Target and we bought the presents for all 6 children. And then afterwards, we went back to East and we wrapped all of them. Our Student Council wanted to do something for the people behind the scenes at Lincoln Way East that maybe don't get the recognition that they necessarily deserve. The secretaries, maintenance staff, paraprofessionals, lunch ladies, and GCA cleaning crew are instrumental to the success of our school and students. A student from our student council came up with an idea to make these people feel appreciated, and tomorrow we will be providing lunch catered by Gatto's to these people. In addition to lunch, student council members hand-wrote thank you cards yesterday expressing their appreciation for their commitment to the school and its students. Also last week in food class, we baked cookies and we made a lot of them. And each student got to choose a teacher, and they got to send a bag of cookies and write a note to the teacher expressing their thanks and their appreciation and wishing them a happy holidays. And one of the food teachers was nice enough to drive out to West and Central to give cookies to the students who wanted to give them to teachers there too. It was very nice.
And on that note, from November 14th through the 18th, Lincoln Way East Student Council hosted the Silver Turkey Food Drive during all first hour classes, and in which all the proceeds collected benefited the Frankfurt Township Food Pantry. And the Student Council Executive Board helped just recently deliver and unload the food at the pantry, and we just got the numbers back. So in total, 4,932 items were donated, as well as $267 in cash. And I just wanted to give a little shout out to the top class from East. They collected 1,967 items, which was Mrs. Natali's first hour PE class. On that note, with the holiday season in full effect, our magical performers made their mark on the holidays last week by putting on another successful production. The dinners and performances were amazing, and it's something that's really recommended that everyone should go out and visit at some time, hopefully in the coming years. Along with that, the Illinois State Scholars, Lincoln Way East was recently notified that it has 139 Illinois State Scholars. And along with that, it had 14 students that were commended for being a National Merit Scholar. And 5 of those finalists will be recognized tonight. And just on a conclusion, Lincoln Way East just wants to thank everyone for a successful first semester. Wish everyone happy holidays to the Board of Education, the administration, and families. Thank you.
Thank you. I did notice my pantry was a little bare during November 14th. Thank you very much. From West, we have Mr. Alcazar and Ms. Mitchell.
So West Student Council is coming down to a little bit of a lull right now. We went really big earlier in the semester, so we don't have as many items as Central or East, so apologies for that. But recently our wheelchair basketball committee met with 60 plus students, divvied up areas in New Lenox and North Manhattan to go around to local businesses, collecting donations, money, other things. In the past we've gotten set up like tailgate grills and different kinds of hair cutting basket gifts from hair salons and stuff like that. So we're hoping to get a lot of new gifts this year to give to the people that come to the wheelchair basketball game, which will be in April.
We are also in the process of planning our tour, so we have decided our theme this year is Welcome to the Space Jam. So 2 of the themes that I clearly remember is like on Wednesday we're going to do like Out of This World Wednesday, where the students can come and just dress as crazy as they like. And then another day we're doing is a black hole, like it's just a day where you can just like wear completely black, and we're really excited about it because it's something different and a lot of students seem interested.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. It's very heartwarming to hear how Lincoln Way students are involved with caring and sharing in the community. Commend you all. Thank you. Moving on, instructional technology curriculum and instructional role number 1.
It was great to hear Sam Nicola mention the strategic planning, and that's where we're going tonight. He and I were in the curriculum group, we have the technology group. This is a blending of the two, and so at your places you see the highlighted sheet. Really, instructional technologists have done a great job under Dr. Murphy and Amy Fury's leadership, but this is a perfect, it's got blended learning up there. It's a perfect blend of what happens in a classroom and what happens on the technology side. So, Brian?
Thank you. So as Tim was saying, tonight we're really talking about 2 of our goals. And the first one was curriculum and instruction. And in there is an objective to begin the shift towards a blended learning using the Skyward Course Learning Center. And it's also in there is talking with goal number 4, technology, is also talking about the same thing, talking about a blended learning environment for both students and staff. So this is one where we truly, like Tim was saying, have come together, worked together as a team. Both Amy and I have worked very close with the instructional technologists to create and support the blended learning environment through our Skyward software. Our Skyward software has a component called the Course Learning Center. And over the past, about a year and a half or so, our instructional techs and myself have been able to attend a number of sessions on how to develop a blended learning environment using this Course Learning Center, which is just kind of like it's a website, it's a Schoology, it's kind of a one-stop shop for all teachers and students to go to get their coursework and course information. The trainings combined with the hands-on experience that the instructional technologists have done have created what we have been able to put in place today. So to give you a better idea of what is in place and what is currently going on, our instructional technologists are going to step up and take the reins here. Tonight we have Chris Featherling from Central and Mary Beth Deedy from East. Brian Miller is from West. He's not able to join us this evening. But before they begin, I really just want to stress how grateful I am for the instructional technologists and the effort that they put into learning about the Course Learning Center and taking the time to instruct our teachers and work with our teachers on a one-to-one basis and a group basis. They've done an amazing job in helping to develop this blended learning environment that we have in place today. And I only hope that this will continue so that we have more and more teachers buying into this is what we hope to see moving forward. The sessions that they held over the summer and at the beginning of the school year were some of the most powerful sessions, in my opinion, that they have held over the past few years. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to them. And it's all yours.
Thank you. Good evening. The instructional technologists and myself are very excited to be working with a learning management system such as Skyward. And as Dr. Murphy mentioned, the Course Learning Center, we spent much of the summer teaching the teachers the ins and outs of the Course Learning Center, and we'll expand on that. 247 teachers were represented. And then this past semester, we provided numerous morning sessions highlighting one tool that came out of the Course Learning Center. We've also, offered like sessions during their planning period, whatever we could do to make it easy on the teachers. Many of them came in and dropped into for individual meetings. 264 teachers were represented. If you could see, there's definitely an overlap. Some of the folks came in that were from the summer sessions came in during the school year too to just kind of fine tune what they learned from there. What we want to do now is show you a video that covers or highlights how the teachers are using the Course Learning Center and how much it's helped them in the classroom.
Online learning community has been a great benefit to me as a teacher. I've been able to post a lot of different things that benefit my students greatly. The nice thing about having the Course Learning Center for Skyward is it's all in one spot. So if a student needs to find out what we did in class when they were absent or whatever, everything's all there ready to go. We've got videos there, homework solutions, notes for the stuff we did in class. There's no separate login. They just log into Skyward and they're ready to go.
It's been great using the Course Learning Center. The students can go online. They can see what we're doing in class every day. So if they're absent, they can see the topic that we've discussed. They can go online. They can do their homework there. So it is a great hands-on thing that our students are doing.
And the Course Learning Center, using that online quiz type of platform and the homework has worked, especially with getting more homework completion done, because the students, instead of just using the good old book and pencil version, now have an online platform where they go in. It helps with the tactile learners, the visual learners, especially being in a collab situation where some students might need a little extra something to get going. It has helped them with homework completion.
I think Learning Center is a great opportunity to help keep organized and help put assignments online for the students and basically have a school classroom online as well as in the classroom when they're sitting in the classroom. It's a great benefit. We can get grades in, we can do assignments there. For the kids, I think it's going to be a huge benefit for the kids when they get started because they need to know computer stuff when they go away to college and they need to be able to have an online presence. And I think having that online presence, starting with their freshman year and working through high school so that they understand how things like that work is going to be a great benefit when they get to high school or get to college from high school.
As some of our teachers stated, really for us, it's about preparing our kids for the future and what they're going to see. And from our standpoint with our online learning curriculum that we've kind of created within Skyward, it's really giving kids experience and giving our teachers experience of an online platform where kids can go get extra resources, get extra teaching, and get extra pieces that are going to help them every day for their classroom. Some of the things here are just some of the topics that we've covered in all of our sessions with our teachers, and really some of the main points, and we'll go through them really quick for you. Really online assignments with notes something simple, but allows all our students to get, if they miss a class that day, to catch up quickly. And I think that's something really powerful that our teachers have really taken on. And additional digital hand-ins. One of our teachers' favorite pieces, where kids can turn anything in anytime. Teachers can check it, grade it right there, put notes on the students, or they can make it additions and changes all the time. That's really powerful. Discussion boards and Q&A. One of my favorites is the Q&A piece. And we have teachers in our history department that before a test, each time at 8 o'clock at night, they hold an hour Q&A session. Or they will let students log on, ask questions, and they're there to answer them the day before a test. I mean, that's powerful stuff. And then online quizzes where kids can get help and get some extra resources. So I'm just going to go through some of the screens and some of the things that we've really taught our teachers and helped them out with. Online resources, this is just a screenshot of where our teachers can add things and then how we taught them to. Digital hand-ins, you can see the students, this is the teacher side of it. The teacher can see who's turned things in. They can click on the pencil mark to the right and make notes and give them help with their assignment and have them make changes if needed. Discussion boards and Q&A. This is a topic that is extremely powerful, especially at the collegiate level, because there isn't an online class that you can take that you don't have to have some type of online forum. And the ability for us to teach our kids how to interact with each other, especially through technology, we know is a very powerful piece, and it's something that we have to be aware of and continue to teach them. And then the last one, online quizzes, which some of our teachers have done such a great job of, and some even in the audience here today who just do a powerful job of giving kids resources and extra help. It just isn't the 50 minutes in class. That can extend beyond that and become a curriculum that's online. So it's some very powerful stuff. Real quickly, just to wrap it up, on behalf of our technology team and curriculum, we just thank you guys for your support. We have a great teaching staff, and we know they do a great job and a powerful job of helping us out and giving us an idea of what they need and trying to help them as much as we can. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Very good stuff. Action items. Have a motion for the presentation of outstanding invoices.
So moved.
Chris has.
Motion to approve the outstanding invoices in the amount of $1,641,324.21 dated December 15th, 2016.
Thank you. We have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mr. Kozel?
Aye.
Mr. Kirking?
Aye.
Mr. Costick?
Aye.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye. Personnel report. Mr. Schiffbauer, please.
Good evening. I'd like to refer everyone to the personnel report at the places this evening. Under employment, Emma Lucas, paraprofessional, Special Services Department, started as of November 30th, 2016. Matt Loudy, Special Services Teacher, Lincoln Way Central High School. Matt Loudy, Head Boys Soccer Coach, Lincoln Way West High School. Jason Catlin, Custodian, Lincoln Way Central High School. Andrew Minnis, Custodian, Lincoln Way East High School. Bryant Dorch, Custodian, Lincoln Way West High School. Jason Bisney, Assistant Softball Coach, Lincoln Way West High School. Dan Zableski, Assistant Boys Tennis Coach, Lincoln Way West High School. Patrick Spreadberry, Drama Director, Lincoln Way East High School as of November 11, 2016. Danielle Emmert, Head Cheer Coach, Lincoln Way Central High School as of December 1st, 2016. I would ask that the board approve these employment recommendations as presented.
I have a motion to approve the recommendations as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Kozel?
Aye.
Mr. Kirking?
Aye.
Mr. Costick?
Aye.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye.
Under leaves, Monica Zaucha, Central High School, mathematics teacher, has requested a 12-week FMLA leave at the conclusion of her maternity leave, returning at the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year. Kathleen Chihoin, Central High School Special Services,
has requested a 12-week FMLA at the conclusion of her maternity leave, returning at the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year. I recommend that the board approve these leave requests as presented.
Motion to approve the leaves as presented.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Costick?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Kirky?
Aye.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye.
Under retirements, Darlene Klimkowitz, bookkeeping department, bookkeeper, is requesting to retire under the IMRF retirement plan effective February 1st, 2017. Rick Lopes, district driver, is requesting to retire under IMRF retirement plan on January 31st, 2017 instead of June 30th, 2017. Patsy Fredrickson, bus driver, is requesting to change her retirement date to May 26th, 2016. Rose Schaefer, special services teacher, Central High School, is requesting to retire under the TRS retirement plan after the 2020-2021 school year. Dr. Sharon Mahal, principal, Lincoln Way East High School, is requesting to retire effective June 30th, 2021. Donna Cox, physical education teacher, Lincoln Way Central High School, is requesting to retire at the conclusion of the 2020-2021 school year. I recommend that the board approve these retirement requests as presented.
Motion to approve the retirements as presented.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mr. Kosel?
Aye.
Mr. Kirky?
Aye.
Mr. Costick?
Aye.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye.
Under
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. Under resignations, Brian Zavoda has resigned his position as a bus driver from the Transportation Department effective November 18, 2016. Brian Kramer has resigned his position as security from the Maintenance Department effective December 6, 2016. Kristen Newberg has resigned her position as head girls swim coach at Lincoln Way West effective immediately. Dr. Mark Cohen will resign his position as associate principal at Lincoln Way East High School. His last day of employment will be June 30th, 2017. Natalie Richards has resigned her position as head cheer coach at Lincoln Way Central High School effective immediately. Jen Ruse has resigned her position as drama director at Lincoln Way East High School as of November 11, 2016. I recommend the board approve these resignations as presented.
Motion to approve the resignations as presented.